So many questions, who do I ask? Where do I go from here? What are you smoking?
Good morning, family. Welcome back to another video. I hope you guys enjoyed the last one. If you did, make sure y'all go back and like the video. Also, I want to give a shout out and I want to thank you guys for helping us reach the goal of making it to 1K subscribers. I really appreciate y'all showing love or liking the videos, subscribing, joining the family. So I really appreciate y'all. So I want to be able to give them show some love to y'all, man. So I really appreciate it. Really appreciate the love that you guys have been showing. So very grateful. And keep getting more people joined up. Let's just share the journey, man. Let's just continue with this journey. Let's just keep going, bro. But today, I'm gonna show you guys what a typical day looks like of a free agent. I'm looking to get signed to another pro team. Right now, it's the off season for a lot of these teams. So right now, it's just pretty much just sending out emails, sending out film, getting, the right contacts, the right connections. My agent right now, he's actually overseas in Germany. So he's been, pushing my profile out there. And we've just been doing a lot of works behind the scenes. And we're just praying and we're hoping that one team lands. We land on one team takes a shot on us. Because that's it. In this league, well, playing overseas and playing in these pro leagues, a lot of these pro leagues want these, Division 1 guys, Division 2 guys, not really, Division 3 especially. If you did ball out in Division 3, that's great for you. That's amazing. Also, but they, preferably want the guys that played on that level. It just goes that way. I don't know why, but it just goes that way, and it's just the nature of the game. You know what I mean? It's the nature of the business. So hopefully we can land on one team and show them that, we're worthy of playing in this league. We can play in this league and we can play with these guys and just, prove them wrong. That's pretty much it. But yeah, this off season has pretty much just been emails, trying to get contacts, trying to, get the right connections. And don't get me wrong, it's been hard, bro. It's been hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. It is what it is. It's part of the game. But this morning, started off with some breakfast. Got the OG McDonald's breakfast. Gotta get the egg McMuffin, you know what I'm saying? Sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin. Also, gotta start the morning with the coffee. We don't start the morning with the coffee. We start to drag a little bit. I'm kind of trying to lay off of the energy drinks. I know it's hard because I'm just I just get tired in the middle of the day. I just be doing so much, and mentally I just be cooked. That's kind of like a little, you feel me? But I'm trying to just shy away from energy drinks. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get away from energy drinks and go to hot teas and that kind of stuff. So it's gonna take a while. We're gonna get there, and it's not gonna happen overnight, but we're gonna get there. But enough of the yapping. This morning I am actually on Euro Players, so I'm gonna show you guys what this is because I know I talked about it before in the channel, but I'm gonna give you guys a quick breakdown of what it is. So Euro Players is pretty much a website for players that just go in here. They can make a profile. So I'm gonna show you guys my profile. Hopefully, I have enough time on here to do what I need to do because you only have a certain time limit because I have the free membership. So it's you only have a certain amount of time that you can do on here before it tells you your time limit's up. So kind of just gotta what you're about to do and know the game plan. All right, listen, I can look at the teams. If I log out, I could look, who's online right now, and I can see the teams, and I could pick what team, I want to, send my film to, and see if I can get in contact with them. You know what I mean? So it kind of helps out with the time limit that I do have. So I can just, pick the team, make sure I get the right coaches to send it to, send the messages to the teams I want to send them to, view the profile, and then just log off where it's time. Because, once they message you back and you run out of time, that's the only thing about it is when you message you back and you run out of time, you can't really message them until you get the time reboosted again. So I'm not trying to pay for the premium. I'm just not trying to. But yeah, it's pretty much just like a help. It's just you're like your self-agent at this point when you're using this if you don't have an agent. But like I said, my agent's in Germany right now, and he actually is a head coach of a team in the GFL. So it's kind of hard for him to do what he really wants to do because he's focused on the team. Like I say, he's a head coach, so I give him grace. You know what I mean? But he's doing what he can do, and I really appreciate him for that. Just get my name out there. So but yeah, this is pretty much the morning. I'm gonna do this for I don't know how long. I'm gonna try to get some work in today. I really want to hit the field and get some speed work in. It's a little cold outside, so I ain't trying to go outside and, and pull something. So I'm going to call around and see if there's any indoor facilities that's, open. I know it's Saturday, so a lot of teams are, utilizing that. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at right now. It's 9:59. So I'm going to get the morning started, send some emails out, and yeah, I'm going to see you guys next task. So this is a typical day in the life, free agent, pro athlete looking to get signed to another team. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and let's get it. All right, haircut is done. I really think every man should learn the skill of cutting your own hair. I just saved $50. $50 from learning how to cut my own hair. I've been cutting for a long time, and I cut other people too. I cut clients too. But I really think that you guys should invest in learning how to cut your own hair. It's going to save money in your pocket. You can just get a haircut every single week. Look. and look fresh. You know what I'm saying? Get the dicer every single week and look fresh. You know what I'm saying? A couple more things. I just spent like an hour sending out emails to coaches and team, and it's honestly stressful, but we're going to be continue to stay prayed up, stay patient, and really just keep doing what we're doing, control what we can control. Hopefully, we can land on a team for next season. You know what I mean? So just continue to pray up. Y'all pray for me as well. Boy, be out here over here, you know what I'm saying? Be out here stressing a little bit, but we got to stop stressing. You feel me? But it's all in God's hands. But anyways, finish off the day. Did a couple more things done and watching the game right now. Watching Michigan and Ohio State. I really got Ohio State taking this one. I know it's a big rivalry game, so right now it's 3-0. By the time y'all see this video, we're gonna already know who won. So in this time right now, I think Ohio State gonna take it, gonna win. I really think we're gonna see them in the national championship too. I really hope they do get to the national championship. But other than that, we're gonna finish off this day and see y'all later.
Season he came back. May have played himself into the first round of the NFL draft. Yeah, he's got great length, and watch how he just doesn't panic when the ball is in the air. Good contact. He's had penalty problems in his career. 16 last year, only 3 this year.
Dang, bro. Why he toss my dog like that? Oh, hold on, seatbelt.
Does a good job there, making it tough on McCall.
All right, halftime, Michigan versus Ohio State game. I think last time before I left, it was like 10-9. But we had to stop the vitamin shop to grab, to grab some 3Ds. You know, I gotta do that. You know what I'm saying? Dang. You know what I'm saying? A little halftime grab, so. Today's one of those days, man. One of those days where it's just like a reset, relaxation type of day. Thanksgiving was Thursday. You know, today's Black Friday, so. Wait, today's Saturday. What the frick am I talking about? Oh my gosh. Yesterday was Black Friday. Today's Saturday, so I mean, you know, long couple days, you feel me? So I'm just trying to get back in the groove of things, you know, all the food that we ate. I think this year, for Thanksgiving, I really controlled, you know. I think since we stayed home, we didn't go nowhere else. I think I controlled because it wasn't really desserts. You know, I think desserts are really the key factor of overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? I think Thanksgiving is really not a time to where you can really overdo things unless you really just start drawing and get like 3 plates and 2 things of desserts. You're wilding out. You're wilding. Expect why you so watery the next couple of days. You feel me? That water weight. You know what I'm saying? I had me about 2 plates. You know what I'm saying? And a small thing of a Rice Krispie treat that my sister made, you know, the other day. So I think it was definitely good. Definitely, you know, a great time. And I feel good. You know what I mean? I got some steps in. You know, we're feeling good. So I'm gonna call around today and see if we can get some field work in the indoor facility that I usually go to Saturday night. You know, some Saturday night vibes. You know what I'm saying? Watch a little bit of college football and you know, do my work. So, you know, it's gonna be good. Hopefully it's not busy. You know, Saturday night, all the teams are usually, you know, booking the times throughout the day. So Saturday night's usually like kind of like open hours, you know, so hoping everything's, you know, available at that time. You know, I can go get some work in. A little bit of speed work, a little bit of positional work and things like that. But right now, as we're, you know, done yapping, I'm gonna go grab me something to eat because I'm starving and go back to the crib, finish watching the game, just, you know, relaxing, getting my feet up, getting off my feet, continuing on with the day, you know what I'm saying? So I think we're probably I'm probably gonna end up linking up with my guys later today. It's usually how it goes. Everyone, you know, just vibes out for the morning, and then, you know, we kind of like link up, you know, later on during the day. So it's pretty much what's gonna happen. You know, it's probably gonna be a chill Saturday. It's pretty much just a typical, you know, in the life of a free agent that's trying to get signed, bro. So never know what's gonna happen, never know how the day's gonna go. You know, I try to structure and plan everything accordingly, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm starving. I'm gonna see y'all when we get back to the crib. All right, we are back. We just got back from church. It was a great service, very electric. Spirit was running to the room, so we turned up in that joint. But the weather is terrible, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, the weather is terrible. So I'm trying to figure out, let's recap from yesterday. Yesterday, I did not go to the indoor facility because I was calling them and they were not answering. So I'm just like, I called 2 places and they weren't answering. So I'm just like, all right, bro, maybe this is like a sign for me to just sit my behind down somewhere. So you know what I did? I sat my behind down somewhere and I watched the Alabama versus Auburn game. And we was just vibing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm gonna be thinking about going to the gym and running, you know, 2 miles. So I think that's what we're gonna do. It's 1:53 right now. I'm not sure what time the games start. Hopefully we can, you know, get in and get out type of deal. So that's what I wanna do. I wanna get in and get out. It's on a Sunday. You know what I mean? So usually I don't work out on Sundays, but you know, it's not typical. But you know, sometimes if I don't work out on Saturdays or I've taken a couple days off, sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes I, you know, just go in there, get some cardio done, and call it a day. So I'm gonna get out, come home, relax, stretch, roll out, relax for the Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So gonna see, but I just got to the crib, so I'm gonna go in there, I'll get situated, you know, and yeah, we'll see what we going on next. So it is the next day. Yesterday, let's recap. I did run 2 miles. If you don't want to believe me, I'll put it on my Instagram story. For those who watch me or follow me on Instagram, it's on there. So I ran 2 miles today. I pretty much am going to take a rest day. You know, I want to take a rest day within like 48 hours, you know, after training. You know, I was running for a long, I would say two miles is 20 minutes straight. You know what I mean? So without stopping. And then the last, like, you know, 10 meters, I sprinted. Like, so, you know, I want to make sure my legs are fresh, because I was going to do field work today, but I actually had to go meet with my cousin today to discuss some future plans that may come, you know. So I had to go meet with him, and you know, it took longer than expected, you know, and the field pretty much just not available around 5 o'clock. By the time I got there, it was going to be close to 5 o'clock. So I'm going to take the day, you know, to relax, catch up on some stuff. I just got off the phone with the investments and stuff like that. So I'm doing a lot of things, right? I'm busy. I'm keeping myself busy. You know what I mean? So I got my reading done today. So today was pretty much a reset type of day. You know, even though Sunday's a reset type of day, but Sunday I did train because I didn't train Saturday. I had a lot of things to do on Saturday. So, you know, sometimes it goes that way. You know what I mean? So today was pretty productive. So I sent some emails out, you know, to some coaches, some teams. You know what I mean? One team has been lining up my profile. So, hey, listen, if you want to take your shot now. I'm going to say, take your shot now. You know what I mean? And yeah, so we're just going to keep praying, keep hoping. But right now, we are going to take a pause on football, so I can focus on other things, focus on other avenues, and I'm not going to stress myself out as much. So if we just take a break on it, you know, take a pause on it, and allow God to, you know, work in my life, allow him to open doors that need to be open, close doors that need to be closed. And I feel like I'll be at more peace if I just do that, instead of just trying to do everything on myself and just lean on my own understanding, which you're not supposed to lean on your own understanding, and put your faith truly on the Lord. So we're going to take a full pause on football, focus on other avenues in my life, you know, content, for instance, you know, investments, you know, relationships, you know, things like that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put it on the back burner for right now and see how things go within my life. So, but today, the rest of the day, I have to go to the grocery store, get some groceries so I can meal prep for this week. Things back in order, you know, because Thanksgiving, you know, we kind of fell off plan a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed myself, okay? But I didn't splurge like I did last year because we held Thanksgiving at our house. Wasn't able to splurge. There wasn't that many desserts, right? I didn't have that many desserts. I did have, you know, 1 or 2 plates. I feel like it's, you know, reasonable to do that on Thanksgiving, but I want to get back into things, dial everything in, and log back in, man. So that's the plan for today. And yeah, that's pretty much for the night. So I'm gonna take y'all to the grocery store and show y'all what I get. I get a little nervous. I'm telling you, I get nervous recording in public. You know what I mean? You see how confident I am right now? I'm in mi casa. You know what I mean? But when I am in public, I get type nervous, man. Not gonna lie. But we're gonna fix that. And I think we're gonna fix that too. We're gonna fix that. So enough of the yapping. I'm gonna probably see y'all when we go to the grocery store. I'm show y'all what I get, and we're gonna cut it for the night. You know what I mean? So knock this editing out. I don't have much to do, and I'm gonna see y'all later. All of that grab ain't literally nothing too crazy. Crazy with this grocery shop. Got 3 packs of chicken, some strawberries, and protein pancakes, and some sauce to go with the chicken and rice that I'm about to make today. I call it for the day. I'm in the worst aisle in this store, honestly. I'm just surrounded by a whole bunch of diabetes and high blood sugar and freaking high cholesterol. All this stuff is terrible for you. Ain't gonna lie, this used to be the best cereal. It used to be the best cereal. Reese's Puffs, what's your favorite cereal? Or Cinnamon Toast Crunch too. Cinnamon Toast Crunch is fire. What was your... Yeah, not gonna lie, this was like my favorite cereal in high school. The Cocoa Puffs. I used to eat those. I used to have those in like the little plastic bowls, and you used to like rip the top open. Those, like a plain bagel with cream cheese, was my like high school like go-to breakfast. But yeah, all this yapping, I'm trying to get to the crib. I'm starving. I'm not gonna lie to you.
sorry. I'm just not speaking.
No, you good. Alright, and that's it for the video. Got back, made some food, made some chicken and rice, so real simple, nothing too crazy. Probably gonna make a protein shake to end the night, but appreciate y'all tapping into the video. If y'all liked it, make sure y'all like the video. If you're new, subscribe, turn the bell on so you don't miss. See y'all in the next video. Love y'all guys. Y'all be safe. We gone.